Namaskar students, this is Professor S. Lal, Professor of Mathematics and Computing in the Department of Science and Technology under the Faculty of Education and Methodology, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Students, today we are going to start your topic as per your session. The name of the topic is D'Alembert solution to the wave equation. Please write D'Alembert solution to the wave equation. You can say that we are going to see the application of differential equation, the practical application of differential equation in the solution of different numerical examples and different numerical problems. So, what is D'Alembert's solution to the wave equation? For that I am sharing, please see here. This is the application of actually partial differential equation, and this is D'Alembert solution. You can see for the practical purposes that how the sound bits pass through a musical instrument, and how if you throw a particle in the water in a pond, then what will be the direction of the wave, and whether the transverse or the longitudinal component will be formed. You can understand here with the help of these two diagrams. They are very much practically connected to your day-to-day life. So, vibrating string and wave equation, we are seeing here, because we have to give D'Alembert solution to the wave equation. So firstly, we have to understand that what is the wave equation. Let us consider a straight string of length pi with the ends fastened to the end x is equal to 0 and x is equal to pi. Means if the length of a string start from 0 to pi. Suppose that the string is said to vibrate by displacing it from its equilibrium position and then releasing it. So let us take uxt, denote the transverse displacement at time t is greater than or equal to 0 of the point on the string at position x. You can understand the fact from this diagram. In particular, ux0 denote the initial shape of the string and u2x0 denote the initial velocity. Means if distance is differentiated with respect to time, then we find velocity. And under the physical assumptions, which are not far from being realistic, we arrive at an equation known as the one-dimension wave, which governs the entire process. The equation under consideration is utt is equal to c square uxs, take it as equation 1, which is a linear second order homogeneous equation. Here c represents the velocity of the wave. Here c represents velocity of the wave. It is important to note that the above equation is derived without considering any external force acting on the string. And the equation of forced vibration of the string is given by utt is equal to c square into uxx plus fxt. Take it as equation 2. Two special cases of two particularly generate interest. This is what the one result and the second result. You have to keep your mind on this. The partial differential equation describes the variation of a string, is probably the most easily recognized hyperbolic equation. For objective, you should remember that this hyperbolic equation. The solution of one-dimensional wave equation known as D'Alembert solution was discovered by a French mathematician named Jean-Le Rond D'Alembert. Now let us consider one-dimensional wave equation as we have discussed in the previous slide. Ut is equal to c square uxx, where b square minus 4ac is equal to 4c square greater than 0. The characteristics are given by this result. Under this transformation, we can find this, and substituting these into the given equation, you can find, and integrating partially with respect to eta, you can find this result. I hope this is a very simple integration, so it is possible for you to go through the integration. The physical interpretation of this function is quite interesting. The function capital F and capital D represent two progressive waves traveling in opposite directions with the speed c. To see this, let us first consider the solution u is equal to fx minus ct. At t is equal to 0, it defines the curve c is equal to fx, and after time t is equal to t1, it defines the curve u is equal to fx minus ct1. But these curves are identical except that the latter is translated into the right a distance equal to ct1. So this is the method of characteristic. So students, I hope that you have understand that what is the D'Alembert's solution to the wave equation. This session is powered by digital version 2.0 of Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. In case of any query, feel free to write your comment in the inbox. We shall try to resolve your query from there. Thank you for enjoying and listening this lecture.